в своє вікно. Запимо, і ми вже за гранню тіли думок. Я роблю.
Привіт, YouTube, so just come on my YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої відверті думки про талановитих музикантів з усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, шановна публіка, що ви не будете розчаровані зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу та підписуйтесь та відкривайте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next reaction, I know I'm gonna get a bit of a hit and miss with this particular artist. This is Lida Lee. Now, I have reacted and supported Lida Lee and a number of amazing artists, which now I think is in a seesaw kind of world. Am I treading on eggshells when I react to Lida Lee? Some people say yes, some people say no, but I'm an avid fan. I don't chuck fans away. And I know that you have massive reasons. But there's some artists, Ukrainian artists, that from the start of my channel, whether it be with Lida Lee would be doing stuff with Positive or Lida Lee doing stuff with Monotech, there's something about her music that I always like and I always adore. Same thing about Marv. You guys hate Marv. But as an artist and what she does, I feel that she's absolutely brilliant. You've got this love and hate with Elena Pash. I love Elena Pash. I send her messages and she sends me messages. She has supported my channel since day dot. You know, and I think Lida Lee has as well. She sent me messages. Look in my community page, you'll see that. Did you see the Instagram post that Jerry Howell and Alona has done with me? They put me in a snippet singing their song. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for that. I don't know how it came out of context, but thank you very much for that. Look, this song, is it Prokidайся? Prokidайся, there you go. Translated is called Wake Up. Okay, wake up. We'll see what else it says in the description page about waking up. I don't think it's wake up as in get out of bed, wake up, but more of awareness. Really, wake up is about inner state. There you go, inner state. She is about freedom, about emotions that for a very, very long time, under the influence of various factors, slept in for me and did not come out. It is a true anthem to true desires and true self, a reminder of each of us to keep living life, even in such dark times. Now, there's certain artists that will blatantly say, like, you know, about the emotion under a long time under the influence of various factors. You know exactly what she's talking about. And there's some artists that say, bang, and come straight out with it. You know, your Boombox family, your Ocean Elsie, your Loner, your Dorothea. You know, there's some artists that will blatantly like, you know, on it. Your THMK, your Yamak, your Yatak. You know, they will come out with it. But there's certain artists that hide behind that play around with words that doesn't hurt either sides of both parties. You're gonna get hurt and you're gonna hurt whatever you're gonna say. You know, but you got to stand true to yourself and and if you're gonna hurt someone, make sure it's directed straight at them to hurt them. It's as simple as that. Don't beat around the bush. And it seems to me that word, lyrical, that part there was kind of like beating around the bush it's like pointing fingers without pointing fingers. You know, I think fingers need to be pointed. So that's my own little small critic of that part there. Nothing to do with the music because I haven't pressed play yet. So let's do that right now, shall we? So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Sounds very retro already, doesn't it? Oh, just that part. So is that supposed to be the young Lida Lee? Lida Lee, not Linda. So it is retro. This song reminds me of a song.
Я не сплю, але чомусь бачу кошмарний сон. Я дивлюсь у небо своє, не в своє вікно.
Do you remember that music video where that little girl was dancing? I think that was in Sia, Chandeliers.
Я роблю назустріч тобі, квантовий стрибок. Прокидайся, прокидайся.
Is that your little daughter then?
Місто спати, з тобою не спимо. Ми танцюємо вдвох.
I know it is.
Танцюємо вдвох.
I need a hero. I need a hero. I need a hero. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna be night. I need a hero. It reminds me of that. I'm trying to think, what retro song was it? And I need a hero. There you go. Now it's out of my head. I can go back and I can play the song. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Now that I said it, watch. You know what I'm talking about. Watch. You hear it? Is that her daughter? They look too similar to each other. Niece or something. Funny face. That looks like the same place where Monty does these videos.
Засліплюю тільки тих, хто у вісні. Порожу те, це те, що слабим мене очима. Я тебе залишу назавжди у душі. Не зліпим метушні. Все місто спати, з тобою не спимо. Ми танцюємо вдвох. Ми танцюємо.
Can you hear it? I need a hero. Sexy saxophone. But what does this song represent? This was more about you than anything else, wasn't it? Kind of like, don't forget who you are and where you've come from. So that was Lida Lee, without the N. I'm saying Linda, it's not Linda, it's Lida, there you go, Lee. This was Prokidaiся, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Prokidaiся. That is Wake Up. Now I feel that Wake Up, from looking at the music video, was a message to oneself, it's like a recorded message of the past, of your younger self talking to your older self and saying, hey, we still got our dreams to live up to. You know, remember that dream that you had of what you wanted to be? You know, when you was that 10, 9, 8-year-old, you had that dream. Imagine what that 10-year-old, 9-year-old would say to you right now at your age right now. What would he say to you? Hey, I wanted to be a fireman. How come we're not firemen? You know, that kind of thing. Or it could be, great, thank you for being what I wanted to be. If your younger self was right next to you right about now, what would he say? What would he say to you? And I feel that's what it was, this music video. It was that younger person reminding the older person, that older self, hey, come on, wake up, we got things to get on with. You haven't even solidified any of my dreams of what I wanted to be. Come on, get up, we've got things to do, wake up. It could be something like that. I hope it is. Imagine, I want to see comments. what would you like your younger self to say? What can you imagine your younger self saying to you at the age you are right now? Would he or she, be happy with the outcome of your life? You know, you could be a doctor, but, you know, your younger self wanted to be a footballer. Would he be happy that you're a doctor instead of a footballer? You know, you could have been an astronaut. Would your younger self say, well, wait a minute, I wanted to be a nurse than an astronaut? What are you doing? I want to see some serious comments about that. What would you think? What would you like? And more importantly, what would you like to say to your younger self as well? That is the one. What would I like to say to my younger self? I think there's got to be a hell of a lot of apologies to my younger self of like, sorry, kid, I didn't do that. And sorry, kid, I didn't do that either. And sorry, kid, I didn't do that either. You know, it'd be a lot of apologies to my younger self of things that he wanted to accomplish that I haven't accomplished because, you know, maturity, growing up and everything else. But I must tick off one small thing that my younger self would like to do. So that's got to be something, isn't it? What would your younger self like to have done at your age right now that you haven't done? Let me know about that. Until next time, I salute you. Boom! Wake up!